Alright guys, 505 RC here with you guys. I've been brainstorming a little bit. I got this square stock, which I should show what I used some of this for on my TRX4 to fix it from the hammer down. But for now, I'm gonna show you what I've been brainstorming. Just thought of it like maybe about 35 minutes ago. This is the RGT, FTX, or Barrage. Technically, that's the Barrage chassis. This is the RGT Rock Cruiser chassis that I did all the big stuff to long time ago in my videos with the 540 motor, deadbolt tranny, and axles and links, so on and so forth. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about making this into a 6x6. I'm thinking about doing that. Of course, I gotta extend the frame rails. I was gonna cut the rears off of that and just slide it over and screw it in right there at that spot with that spot there. But I think at Home Depot they sell a little bit wider stock than this, and I'd like it to go over that existing transmission, over the existing chassis, because this is the same exact size as that, just not width, but height wise, or width, or whatever you want to call it. Width this way but not that way, and so I can't get this to slide over that, and I'd rather just slide it over just like that, and then boop, screw it into those two holes or something, or make two holes back there, you know what I mean, and mount it and screw it in there. That sucker be stiff, and then make a brace, cross brace right there for it, like that, so that way the extra axle that will be right here, say that's the cross brace, 4 links from there will go to that, but on this guy, and I'll have a mount on this somehow. I'll just have the end links like sideways, so you set them in here sideways, and then the screw will go through the top to it. Maybe. I don't know, because then it can't really pivot like it should. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make a cross base, cut some of these off, and then rivet it to the main cross member where it's sticking down, and just cut them in pieces like that, and then stick them sideways on there, and then the link will go right in there like that and drop out, so that way it has up and down movement. But anyway, thinking about doing that, but I want 2 more front axles. Take this rear one off and put those 2, so I have 6-way steering and 6-wheel drive, of course. So basically this thing can like go like a crab down the dang road or whatever, you're on the trail, whatever, like that, all sideways with 6 tires doing that though. I think that'd be killer. So I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna just get some all thread and make my own links, because I'm thinking maybe of getting this Hilux body, the Merlin crawler body that I painted all blue, which I didn't show you guys that I painted this. It was red. They come red like that Jeep, which I put the Jeep on the Trail Finder 2 body instead, so it's more scale. But anyway, I was thinking about getting a donor bed from somebody, hopefully in my club. Cut it right here, somewhere along here, and then just cut off the back of this here, mold that other bed onto this bed, so it's a 6x6 body. I think that'd be killer. And because as you can see right now, that wheelbase does not match, so I'm thinking about getting some all thread so I can shorten these links up, and just buy some M3 ends, some aluminum ends. These are plastic, but get some actual M3s, because these were like 2s or 2.5s, and I like drilled them out a little bit and then forced them into the stud, so they're kind of weak. But you know, I need to shorten that up so this will match this wheelbase back here, or vice versa, and then do the extension part of the chassis and the bed and all that and then it'll be perfect. And then that way these holes here and here will line up like you see here, and then like here, or if I have to make it, yeah, that's where that screws at here, and then here or something. Even if I have to screw an actual hole to mount either the back or the front, that's fine with me, but at least that way I can actually mount the hard body like it should. And I have the hard body post things that come out to reach this, so haven't used them. Now I'm trying to figure out a reason to use them. So there's that idea with this one. Is like I said, I didn't want to cut that off because it's the same size, just like that square stock is. If I could find wider square stock, great, I'll do that. If not, I'll figure that out. But get this done with the actual 1/10. I guess you could say drivetrain. And then this one right here, the barrage chassis. I was thinking about using just all stock barrage stuff. Get the version 2 shock towers, I guess, and get their shocks for the version 2, and get the version 2 motors. It's the same tranny as the version 1, but as you can see, both motor mounts plates screw on there. These are the stock screws too. I didn't use longer ones. These are the stock screws. And thinking about doing a dual motor with the kit, version 2 kit. Sorry, I'm trying to get the phone in here better. See, the screws are, it's just a stock screw. I can't get in there closer than that. Then I'll just mark it, cut it out. I'll notch that out there. And like I was saying, etch that out or notch it out, and then I marked it back here also. Notch that out, and I'll use the version 2 dual motor, and I'll use the dual motor ESC I have in her truck and run it in this. It's the Hobby Wing ESC. I still have the box, so I can give the part number later in the comments or whatever. But yeah, I was thinking of doing this one like a stock 6x6, but barrage style, with the barrage axles, links, wheels, shocks, all that stuff, all the electronics, other than having a Hobby Wing ESC, but that's to run the dual motor setup. I know there's a lot of guys that run the stock ESC and do a dual motor to it, and it's worked. I've had one of the guys tell me that on the SCX10 just like this, and he used the stock ESC and put 2 motors on it, and it worked. He said it didn't hurt the ESC or get too hot, but I'd rather get something that's made to do a dual motor setup. But here's this for now, guys. I'm gonna probably cut those out. I thought I had another motor. This is the first gen motor right here, the 370 or something like that motor. But yeah, there's the, yeah, just the part numbers right there, so it doesn't say the size on here. But this is, I think, a 370 or something, and I need the 390, I believe what it is, for a 2S. So or nah, I'll just go brushed. So I might do that, guys. Be working on that since it's cheap. I've been itching to build something, get something new, and I was thinking about getting this one kit from Cross RC, the cab over semi type looking crawler, but I don't know if I really want to spend $500 for it when I can mess around with this crap, my old junk, and make 2 crawlers out of 1 for not even half the cost. And I'm going to do a dual motor on this guy too, so I got to get the dual SCX10 motor mount, and then I'll probably just get a pair of cheap RC 4-wheel drive 35 turn motors and put 2 of those on there. I'm not going to get Teakins like I did on that guy there, but just still some decent 35 turns on here from RC 4-wheel drive, probably, because this is a 20 turn. I might just get another axial 20 turn motor with this one and throw them both in there. It'd be real fast, but I kind of want more torque, because then I can gear it to be fast but still have the torque. You know what I mean? Because this motor, if you gear it to have torque, this motor's going to burn out quick. It's mainly for rock racer, rock bouncer, whatever. That's what the deadbolt was originally for. Not, you know, the type of crawling I do. But anyway, there's that. Let me show you guys what I was talking about with the Bronco, what I fixed with the piece of square channel on it that I broke at the hammer down on this thing. Okay guys, the upper panhard bar mount. If you guys know or don't have this type of rig, which is a TRX4 Bronco crawler, the panhard bar mount is part of this fender well, which is the dumbest, stupidest idea that TRX4 came out with, and a lot of people are breaking them lately because they're so thin, because they're molded with this fender well, and to replace it or get a new one, whatever, you have to buy the whole fender well to replace that one piece right there. So I made it adjustable side to side and up and down, as you can see, and I cut it out of that stock. I still have this broken piece right there to it. That part's thick, but it's thin right there when it goes onto the chassis. See how thin that is? So this stuff is a lot stronger, and I didn't feel like paying 20-30 bucks almost to buy an aftermarket panhard bar mount, and then have to cut this to get it to fit in there, and this, that, and the third, when everything fits right on it. That fits right over the fender well. The plastic that's there, I didn't have to cut it to get it to the frame or nothing like that. And just stuck it on there, and this sucker works great, man. I haven't taken it out, Trail approved it or tested it, but as you can see, it makes the steering a lot more stiffer and everything, and it doesn't twist it or nothing. As you turn it on the other ones, it would make the axle twist like that, or pull it back and forth, but as you can see right here, it's stiff, you know. So that could be, virtually free mod almost, versus $20-$30, 25 to 30 bucks for a name brand type panhard bar mount, when you can go to Home Depot and spend like maybe $5 at the most for that square stock, and it comes that long. Like, I don't know how long that is. I think it's like a couple feet long. I don't know, because I've cut it down. That's why I'm saying I don't know the exact length of it, but it's pretty long. But you know, you can get that, make yourself one out of this. If you have a Dremel and a drill, you can do it. It's not that hard, and you can make your own dill out of that, and you have all that left over to, you know, make more mods or more mounts or more whatever you need to make, or make a 6x6 like I'm gonna do out of it, and you know, it won't go to waste. But there you go, guys. There's a little update video of what I've been brainstorming on, and I don't know what type of body I'd use on that, but when I cut it and get that all mounted with motors on it, I'll show you guys. Hopefully I could buy some of this stuff in 2 weeks. I'm waiting to hear from my club page on anybody having 2 front axles complete, and links, and drive shafts also. So once I start getting all the parts accumulated and ready to build, I'll do a build series video of it if you guys would like to see that, on that one and this guy. So that's it for now, guys. You have a good one, and I'll see you next time.